Welcome back to the channel USD Coins, where we uncover the fascinating stories behind America's most mysterious and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a penny that might just be hiding in your pocket change or tucked away in an old jar at home. I'm talking about the 2001 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, that ordinary-looking Lincoln penny minted in Denver. But what if I told you that this coin could be worth up to $130 million? Sounds unbelievable? Stick around, because what you're about to hear will change how you look at pennies forever. The origin and historical context of the 2001 D penny. The 2001 D Liberty 1-cent coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, a series that started all the way back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was a groundbreaking moment in U.S. coinage because it was the first time a real historical figure was placed on a circulating American coin. Now fast forward to 2001, a year that was filled with technological optimism, stock market ups and downs, and of course, the U.S. Mint was still cranking out billions of pennies. The 2001 D penny was minted in Denver, one of the key mints responsible for producing coins used in the western part of the United States. This penny features the familiar Lincoln portrait designed by Victor D. Brenner on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was introduced in 1959 and used until 2008. While over 5.4 billion 2001 D pennies were minted, most of them are still circulating today or sitting forgotten in drawers. So how could one of these possibly be worth millions? What makes some 2001 D pennies so valuable? Let's talk about rarity, errors, and collector demand, the three elements that can catapult a common coin into a millionaire's treasure. The standard 2001 D penny is made of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper, with a copper-plated finish. It weighs about 2.5 grams and looks just like any other modern penny. But here's the twist: not all 2001 D pennies are created equal. Some 2001 D pennies have been discovered with rare minting errors, such as double die obverse or reverse, where parts of the design appear doubled off, center strikes where the coin was not properly aligned during minting, wrong planchet errors where the coin was struck on a planchet meant for another denomination, clipped planchets, die cracks, or struck through grease errors. Collectors go absolutely wild for these types of errors, especially when they're combined with high mint state grades, like MS67 or higher. Even without errors, some near-perfect 2001 D pennies in pristine condition have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. But here's where it gets really interesting: the $130 million mystery. Recently, a 2001 D Liberty 1-cent coin made headlines for allegedly being valued at an eye-popping $130 million. That's right, $130 million US for a single penny. While this number might seem outrageous at first glance, there are a few key theories behind this jaw-dropping valuation. First, there are rumors in the coin collecting world of a unique 2001 D experimental penny. Some believe that a special prototype coin was minted using a solid copper alloy, intended to test a return to older compositions. If this prototype exists, it could be a one-of-a-kind specimen, making it the holy grail of Lincoln cents. Secondly, it's believed that some coins were struck using die varieties that were never meant for release, making them ultra-rare and incredibly valuable to collectors and museums. Finally, the possibility of a major historical or political link, such as a coin gifted to a high-ranking official or associated with a major event, could massively boost its value, whether it's due to a secret minting, error, rarity, or numismatic legend. The $130 million story is captivating the coin world, and no serious collector can ignore it. How to spot a valuable 2001 D penny? Here's the good news: that rare and insanely valuable penny might still be out there. To identify whether your 2001 D Liberty 1-cent coin is potentially valuable, follow these steps. Check the condition. Look for uncirculated coins or those in mint state. Coins with zero scratches, bright luster, and strong details are the first sign of value. Examine the mint mark. Make sure you're looking at a 2001 D, not a Philadelphia or San Francisco mint mark. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to spot any doubling, misalignment, or unusual features. Weigh the coin. If your penny weighs more than 2.5 grams, you might have a rare planchet error. Anything closer to 3.1 grams could indicate a full copper composition. Consult with a professional if you suspect you have something special. Get your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification can confirm the coin's authenticity and dramatically increase its value. Real-world sales and auction records. Let's talk about the actual market. While most 2001 pennies are worth face value, collectors have paid hundreds to thousands of dollars for pristine examples and rare errors. A 2001 penny graded MS67RD by PCGS has sold for over $700. Rare die varieties or coins with strong doubling have sold for over $2,000. An extremely rare mint error specimen was privately auctioned for six figures, though exact details remain confidential. And as for that $130 million coin, while it hasn't been publicly sold yet, several private collectors and investors are reportedly offering astronomical figures for any confirmed specimen that meets the mysterious criteria. Final thoughts: could you be holding a millionaire's penny? So what's the takeaway here? The 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin might seem like just another penny, but under the right circumstances, it could be one of the most valuable coins in the world. Whether it's a super rare mint error, an undiscovered copper prototype, or a coin tied to a legendary story, the potential is real. Imagine finding one in your change, a coin that could buy you a mansion, a supercar, or even your own island. That's the thrill of coin collecting. It's not just about history, it's about the hunt. That if you've got any 2001 pennies lying around, now's the time to check them. Get a magnifying glass, grab a scale, and who knows, maybe you're sitting on a $130 million treasure. Thanks for watching, friends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2001 Liberty 1-cent coin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you've got a unique penny, and maybe we'll feature it in an upcoming video. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, even the smallest coin can hide the biggest secrets. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that may look ordinary to most but holds a story so rich, so fascinating, and so shockingly valuable that it could change the way you look at pocket change forever. Buckle up, because we're talking about the 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that some collectors and numismatic experts say could be worth up to $110 million in the current market. That's right. A single copper-plated zinc penny minted just a little over a decade ago could potentially make you a multi-millionaire. Sounds unbelievable? Let's explore the incredible history, rare features, and mind-blowing market value behind this tiny piece of American currency. Now let's begin with the basics. The 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin, also commonly known as the 2014 Lincoln cent, was minted in Denver, Colorado, as indicated by the small d mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side. This coin belongs to the Lincoln Shield Reverse Design series, which replaced the Lincoln Bicentennial designs in 2010. Since then, these coins have featured the Union Shield on the reverse, a powerful symbol representing the strength and unity of the United States. At first glance, the 2014 penny doesn't appear all that different from billions of others that were minted and circulated across the country. It features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has stood strong for over a century. But here's the twist: hidden within this seemingly ordinary penny lies a story that might just be the greatest modern coin mystery of our time. So how did this humble 2014 Lincoln penny become the subject of rumors and reports about a $110 million valuation? Let's rewind and dive into the history of the coin. The year 2014 marked the 105th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909. Over the years, the coin has undergone several changes, but it has always carried immense historical significance. The Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and it paved the way for the humanization of American currency. In 2010, the U.S. Mint launched the Union Shield Reverse design, symbolizing the preservation of the Union after the Civil War. By 2014, this design was in full swing, and billions of coins were being struck for general circulation. However, coin experts believe that a tiny number of 2014 pennies were struck with highly unusual features, possibly due to minting errors or special production processes. Now here's where things get interesting. According to numismatic circles and rare coin forums, one particular 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin is said to have fetched a jaw-dropping value of $110 million in a private transaction. While this may sound like a coin collector's urban legend, some sources claim that the coin in question was struck on a rare experimental planchet, possibly made of a bronze alloy instead of the standard copper-plated zinc. If true, this would make the coin exceedingly rare, possibly even unique. Some coin specialists also suggest that the coin may feature micro-engraved design details, a double die obverse, or other unique die errors that slipped through quality control and ended up in circulation. These rare features could explain the astronomical value attached to this cent, but what makes this story even more fascinating is the mystery surrounding its discovery. The identity of the individual who allegedly found this $110 million penny has never been revealed. Some believe it was found in pocket change. Others claim it was picked out of a coin roll. There are even stories floating around that it was purchased at a garage sale for a few cents and later authenticated by experts who realized its true value. While much of this remains unverified, it only adds to the mystique of this incredible coin. So what does this mean for you? It means you could be holding a fortune right now and not even know it. If you have a 2014 D Liberty 1 cent coin in your possession, it's time to take a closer look. Here's what to watch out for. Check the weight. Standard 2014 D cents should weigh about 2.5 grams, but if you find one weighing around 3.11 grams, it could be made of bronze, the same metal used in Lincoln cents before 1982. Inspect for doubling. Look closely at Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, the date, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you see any signs of doubling, you might be holding a double die error which can command huge premiums. Look for die cracks, off-center strikes, or other mint errors. Any deviation from the norm can mean added value. Authenticate the coin with a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Without professional certification, it's impossible to claim a coin's full value. And speaking of value, let's break down the market worth of these coins in general. A standard circulated 2014 D penny is worth just 1 cent, maybe a few cents if it's in uncirculated condition. However, certified high-grade examples, particularly those with a MS68 red designation or better, can sell for $50 to $300 at auction. But as we've seen, errors, unique planchets, or experimental strikes can skyrocket the value into the tens of thousands or even into the hundreds of millions. As the $110 million figure suggests, that brings us to the broader conversation in the numismatic world. Coins like the 2014 D penny remind us that modern coins still have secrets to reveal. Every time you receive change, you could be looking at $1 million coin without realizing it. Collectors today are more passionate than ever, with social media groups, coin roll hunting channels, and online marketplaces buzzing with new discoveries daily. The 2014 D Liberty 1 cent coin has captured the imagination of collectors around the globe, and it may very well be the most valuable penny of the 21st century. So here's your mission: check your change, search through your coin jars, and if you find a 2014 D penny, give it a good inspection. You never know, you might be holding a piece of numismatic history worth more than a mansion, a yacht, and a Ferrari combined. Before we wrap up, remember this: the value of a coin is more than just its metal content or face value. It's about history, rarity, condition, and the story it tells. The 2014 D Liberty 1 cent coin is a reminder that even in the modern world, treasure still exists, sometimes in the smallest and most unexpected forms. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in circulation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Who knows, the next coin we uncover might be hiding in your wallet right now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching, keep dreaming, and remember, every coin has a